Alright, hey everyone! Welcome to another Wildewitch RP Live Play TTRPG session. What is Wildewitch RP? Well, it's me, Faye, Game Master, Storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We are a couple who love sharing stories so much that we quit our day jobs and created our own company so that way we could create high quality, exciting TTRPG experiences full time and share them with you. And today we are playing D&D. This session features the Burning Veil storyline set in our very own Velinara campaign setting. It is a deeply personal tale of trust, betrayal, magic, and magnificent ambition where the fate of the world hangs in the balance. With us at the table are several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you would like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us as well. You can ask in chat or just hop in our Discord where you can find out more. Now, speaking of our awesome players, it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, Game Master and Storyteller, and with me is Sirenscape, bringing our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. And now we get to meet our courageous, daring heroes before they embark on another exciting tale of magic and wonder. And let's begin first with an introduction for Freesta.
Hi, I'm Shay, and I play Freesta. He is a winter Eladrin blood hunter, embodying a cold complexion and icy resilience, with magical powers from her mysterious, fathomless patron.
I can't wait to explore that mystery. Next up for our introductions, let's meet Tala.
Hi, I'm Ridian, and I'm playing Tala, who is a young turtle who lived as a hermit in the forest far north of Winterveld. Why she left her home is a mystery, but she enjoys experiencing new cultures and trying out new edible flowers. She loves her friends and is protective of them. And for some strange reason, she loves playing pranks on Andy.
And last but not least, let's hear from Andy.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'll be playing Andy. Andy is a Lightfoot halfling bard. She's 3'2" tall, and her most prized possessions are her family drum and her granddad's flute. She enjoys insults more than pranks, and she also enjoys a good meal. And she left her home, the West Hill, because she was looking for her brother Beck, who went missing. Yeah, found him. Stuff's happened. Don't know how I feel about my brother anymore. So yeah.
Someone found him.
Yeah.
He definitely found you. So, with our introductions done, I think we are good to begin with our session. And where we begin is in Singermold, a meeting spot in the Undergrim Citadel that you had been made aware of through Wermund, also known as Tassagrun. And as you had descended down, you came upon a meeting, a figure of the Order of Fate's design you heard addressed as Rodan, and a group of 7 others, a different organization known as the Shadowsteel Syndicate, you heard them addressed. They seem mostly human, though there is a elven figure, a pixie, a halfling amongst their troop as well. But, well, where we left off last week, Andy had rushed forward, and combat was beginning. So why don't we roll initiatives here?
Oh gosh. Perfect. Oh no.
I was about to
think that
complain,
is?
but
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Okay, well, Pally's apparently for today. That's good. Good.
Yep. Brett would be proud of us.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to complain, but now I just feel bad about it.
It's like that was the point or something. Alright, so, oof. It so seems like the good guys are going late.
Great. So excited.
Hey, maybe we're the bad guys.
I was actually just gonna say.
So Rodan will go first. And then our Shadow Steel. Then Freesta. Andy. NPCs, as you do have Terraminder and Renan with you. And then we've got Tala. So, as Rodon, seeing the situation beginning to unfold, is quick to respond, he is going to what he's going to do. Yeah, you know what? This is what he's going to do. I'm going to ask for, I believe it was Freesta, you stayed up, and it was
Yes.
Andy and Tala that ran down. Which means I'm going to ask for a wisdom saving throw from Tala and Andy.
Oh, crap.
My favorite kind of saving throw. Oh, well, okay,
And
cool.
Renan would also be caught in that. Terraminder is up near Freesta. So, Andy, you're fine. However, for Tala and Renan, you are affected by the slow spell.
Oh, crap.
Oh.
So,
Good. Excellent.
your speed is halved. You have a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws, and you cannot use your reactions.
Good.
On your turn, you can use either an action or a bonus action, but not both, and you can only make one melee or ranged attack during your turn. And if you're casting a spell, well, that's other fun stuff.
What other fun stuff?
We'll find out if you cast a spell.
I'm a caster!
Well, you're affected by slip currently. So let me just make a note that he's got that going on, and then it's affecting Ron and Tala.
Do I get to... Did you say we get to save at the end of our turn?
Yes. With that, we have our syndicate members. And, one of the figures, a human in the back, we've made the arrangement. We no longer need to be here. Let's get out. And, well, most of them seem fairly agreeing with that. One of them, an elven figure, has two carved blades along their arms, and I don't want to leave without making my mark. And as most of the figures are going to start moving backwards, this elven figure rushes towards Andy and makes 2 slashes.
I'm so excited.
Gonna throw up.
The first one is a 14 to hit.
Misses. Barely.
Okay. And then the second also misses with a 12. And as the figure stands there, right in front of you, Andy, it seems that he is waiting,
Good.
ready. Any attacks against our figure for the next round will be made at disadvantage.
Good.
Why?
Because he's trained and he is preparing himself. Freesta, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm going to activate my Crimson Right. Not horrible. And I will peek down, and so there's a human, an elf.
So out of all of them, there's the elf who is right in front of Andy. There is one human, another figure that appears human, one that is a tiefling, a pixie, a halfling, and another human.
Cool. And there's Radan as well? Or is he part of that?
No, Rodan is different. He is a wood elf separate. He is standing off, not terribly close.
I'm going to take 2 shots at the elf that ran up to Andy. Which is disadvantage,
What?
yeah?
Yes, disadvantage.
So nat 1.
Oh no.
And then second attack is a 15.
A 15 just hits.
Great. 5 points of piercing damage. And 6 points of cold.
You watch Andy as the figure's eyes flick away from where you are.
Actually, sorry, would I have still been hidden for the first attack?
I want to say that I heard you say you stood up. So I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna make a roll here.
Ooh.
Yeah, you would have still been hidden.
Right, can I take the 11 instead of the nat 1 to make that a dirty 20?
Sure.
Great, I'll roll damage. So the first attack would have been 12 points of piercing and 2 points of cold.
So
And
yeah,
the speed's
Andy,
reduced by 10 feet.
you see where this figure looks away from you, and Freesta, you feel the eye contact made with you from the elven figure down on the ground.
My turn.
Great.
Andy, it's your go.
Yeah, okay. How close are the other figures to me besides the one right in front of me?
They've moved away, so the closest
schmuck,
figure to
okay.
you is the one right in front of you, and then Rodan, who would be about 25 feet from you.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at this guy because I would love to see him running away. Wisdom 15 saving throw, please.
The guy in front of you, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, damn! You got a natural one.
Ha! Goody. Okay. That is decent damage. 15 psychic damage, and I sure hope he's running away. I will call him a stinking, sniveling swine of ill repute. Schmuck.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
He does, in fact, turn to run.
Ha. Okay, that was my action. I don't. Okay, I would just like to move closer to Adon, maybe, so I'm within 10 feet of him.
Okay.
What do you want with my brother, you schmuck? Yeah, that's it.
There is a gleam of interest in his eyes.
Oh no, Andy!
Yeah,
Reveal.
yeah.
Why?
Yep. I mean, I think it was a little bit obvious, but yeah.
Our NPCs are going to go, and Terraminder, nearby Friese, is going to take out her crossbow and line up a shot and take a arrow toward, or a bolt aimed at Radon. But unfortunately, that is a miss. And Renan is just going to move towards where Andy is, but can only do so much as she is slowed. Tala, you are also slowed, and it is your turn. What would you like to do?
The elf is on the ground.
So the elven figure is running towards the rest of his companions. He had to use his full movement as a reaction from Dissonant
gotcha.
Whispers.
Schmuck.
Right. That's fantastic. How far away from he is to me?
Currently, he'd be about 45 feet from you.
Fantastic. I would like to go ahead and try to cast Guiding Bolt.
That has a casting time of 1 action, yes?
Yes.
Cool. Can you roll me a d20?
Oh, good.
Lord help me. 6.
Okay.
Low number is good, right?
I'm reading that here real quick.
Treat it as natural 20, yeah?
I'll say that it goes through as normal.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's go ahead and see if I can actually hit him. 19.
A 19 hits the elven figure.
Fantastic. 16 points of damage and it's lit up.
Beautiful. And at the end of your turn, you may remake your save.
Come on, baby. Light my fire. 25!
You are no longer slowed.
Thank you. End of my turn.
Okay. It is Radon's go, and Radon is going to I need a con save from Andy.
Oh no, don't be held.
Oh, nat 20.
Okay, so that is half damage as a
Oh, good.
ringing and intense noise comes around you and presses down against you physically. The ground cracks underneath. That's 15 points of thunder damage on a failed save, so you will only take 7. No. Yes, only take 7. And
From who?
from Radon,
Oh, good. Okay.
cast Shatter.
Love.
Oh!
Pal! What a pal!
Our Shadow Steel figures. We have one of the humans will cast a dispel magic around the glow on the elven figure.
Oh, come on.
And the second figure that acts is going to be the halfling, who rushes forward to apply a balm to the figure's wounds. And while he had his eyes on Freesta before, they are only on Tala now. As he is
Uh-oh.
going to move off to the side and disappears through the shadow. And then
You monk?
Tala,
Yeah?
does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
Great. You feel a chill come through your spine all along your shell, and you will take... That is going to be 10 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
Freesta. It is your turn.
Cool. Is Redan still concentrating on slow?
It seems so.
Cool, I'm gonna take 2 shots at him.
Go for it.
That is a 26 to hit. For 8 piercing. And 5 cold.
Alright, and then... He
15 to hit.
maintains concentration, 15 misses.
Damn it.
Mm.
That's my turn.
Alright, Andy, let's come to your turn. He's very much interested in you.
No crap. Really? I wonder why. Okay. We're gonna take out the wand of firebolts and just try and blast him.
Okay.
Fingers crossed. Ooh, 21 to hit?
21 will hit.
Lovely. Schmuck. Ooh, cool, toasty. 12, and I'll put Shadow Depletion into that as well. With the fancy, thingy. Alright, another 4. Necrotic.
Okay.
That's it. That's my turn.
Alright. Then it'll be our NPCs go. Ron is able to move fully next to you now as the slow spell is no longer able to concentrate on it.
Goody.
And as she gets next to you, you see a blade of shadow appear in her hand as
Ooh.
she
Yes.
stands ready to intercept any sort of threat coming towards you. Nearby, Freesta, you hear the reload of the crossbow as Terramander is going to take another shot at Rodan. And misses again, unfortunately. Tala, it's your turn.
I don't see where the elf went, right?
Nope.
That concerns me, Faye. I would like to go ahead and try to cast Guiding Bolt at Radan.
Go for it.
Please do.
That is 16 to hit.
A 16 just misses.
I do not like you. That's the end of my turn.
Oh, but you love me. It's okay.
No, I don't.
So, as the guiding bolt just skims across the armor that Radon wears, it is now Radon's turn. And with Andy, you being right there. He's going to, as he pulls out a, you see this, it's a cylinder that he activates with a press of a button, and a staff comes into his hand. He's going to rush forward towards you.
Oh. Huh.
The first attack is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, by a bit, yep.
And that will be 6 points of bludgeoning damage, but Renan's attack will go off. Unfortunately, she misses, so he gets his second attack, and this one will be against Renan. But that misses as well. So she struggles against holding him in place. It'll be our shadow steel figures, and from who knows where in the shadows, nearby his allies, the elf reappears, and as they begin to move back, the pixie leaves forth a blurring energy, and all you then see is an empty space where they once were.
Good.
No. Not good.
It's not like we'll see these guys again.
Never. Nope. Mm-hmm.
Frista, it's your turn.
So the elf is just gone?
All the shadow steel figures seem to be gone.
Oh, great. I'll cast Hex on Redan.
Okay.
Give him disadvantage on wisdom for some reason. And I'll take 2 shots at him. It's a 16.
Just misses.
Damn it. How about an 11?
Unfortunately, the 11 hits the wall that's behind Radon.
Mm-hmm.
That was a warning shot. That's my turn.
Andy.
So he's in melee with myself and Anan, yeah?
Correct.
Good. Okay, cool. I will take out my uncle's rapier and try and slash him. Can I move into a flank with Anan?
You can.
Perfect. Smack. Okay. With advantage. Does an 18 hit him?
An 18 will hit.
Awesome. Goody. Okay, he's gonna get some kind of flourish as well. Oh, that's sucky damage. Okay, 5. We'll do defensive flourish because I'm a little bit concerned for my safety. Oh, cool. Okay, another 8, so 13, and we'll put another shadow because I don't like him at all.
Why would you be concerned about your safety?
I have no idea. Okay, so that's another 2 necrotic.
He's looking bad.
Good. He should. And I'm gonna try and ask Renan or whoever. We need him alive, please. That's it.
Okay. And Renan, with a grit of her teeth, is going to dispel the blade and just go in for a grapple.
Oh well. Okay.
And is successful.
Good.
So he's grappled, struggling, but present. And Tala, what would you like?
I would like to cast Fairy Fire where I last saw the
Ooh.
Syndicate people. It is a 20-foot cube. They have to make Dex 14 if they're still there.
As your spell
You're not
goes
rolling
off,
for it.
as the spell goes off, there's one thing that is a light underneath your spell, and it is what looks to be a single card or paper of some sort.
That is so rude, Faye.
It's like they're tactical or something.
Weird.
That is so rude, Faye.
It's like they've got a job that they're interested in.
But why?
Anything else, Tom?
Hey, that concerns me greatly. I would like to walk up to Andy because I am very, very, very concerned. Hold on one second. Where is it? Okay, so it is up on the side. Yeah, I want to go ahead and cast Healing Word. That is, and then I'm going to go ahead and put in my Fey Restoration. Okay, you heal for 10 points. And that's the end of my turn.
And then it is Radon's go. And Radon is going to use his action to try and break free. And successfully does so, and as he breaks away, moves backwards, provoking an attack of opportunity from Andy and...
Oh, yes. Schmuck. Would that be in a flank?
No, he's moving out of it.
Okay. Alright, cool. That's a miss.
Unfortunately, that is a miss, and he's going to stand there and wait.
Oh,
For what?
I don't like that.
Krista. It's your turn.
Cool. First I'm going to bonus action use Blood Curse of Binding and amplify it, so I need him to make me a strength save, DC 14.
That is a 5.
Cool, he fails. I lose my hex. We're all doing
No.
bad here. But his speed is reduced to 0 and he cannot take reactions, so whatever he just did to hold his turn is not going off. And I'll take 2 shots at him. So 26 to hit
26 hits.
for 12 points of piercing and 6 points of cold. And then that is a natural 1. I can't roll today. That's my turn.
Alright, I do need to ask a question. Were you going
Oh,
lethal
no.
or non-lethal?
Heh.
I don't think I would have hurt Andy, but I think I would have saw the nun grapple, which is a weird choice. I'm going to roll an intelligence check for myself.
Ooh.
Go for
Just
it.
a DC of 10.
Okay.
If it's a 10 or higher, I will go non-lethal. I went lethal.
Oof.
So with that, you watch as Radon's body hits the ground, slumps over. And
Are we out of
you are-
initiative?
You are no longer bound to initiative.
I go over to him and turn to Andy. You don't want him dead, right?
No. But
Okay.
he looks dead.
Somebody tie him up as I go ahead and put in my Fey Restoration.
Yeah.
And heal him for 1 point.
Well, as you try and heal him, he is dead. You would need something along the
Oh.
lines of a revivify.
Oh, I don't have that spell.
Dang. Oh well.
I would say that at this point, however, Andy,
No.
you notice something strange about Tala's shell. It
Oh.
is darkened, blackened in an area.
Tala, what's that?
What's what?
I'm trying to point it out. I don't know if she can see it because it's on her back.
What? And I keep doing the trying to, like a dog trying to catch its tail, turning around to see what the heck that she's pointing at.
You can't see anything.
What? What?
What's going on?
Do
I don't know.
would I have seen what had happened during battle?
No.
Cool. Could
You
I do
did-
some kind of check?
Yeah, if you would like to, I would say you could do a medicine or an arcana check here.
Okay, we'll do Arcana.
Fleista
Oh,
would have
goodness.
jumped down at this point to see what all the yelling was about.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Frista, you would also see the sort of black spot in the middle of Tala's shell.
Oh,
What is it? Is it a bug? Get it off. Get it off.
from where I was, would I have seen what was going on?
Because of the way that the mechanics work, no.
Oh, could I make a check?
You can. Medicine or
Please.
arcana.
Would Hunter's Bane apply?
Hunter's Bane does not apply.
That's
Is
actually
Hunter's Bane?
kind of
What is
good. It's a 16.
This definitely seems to be arcane in nature. It seems to be some sort of lingering effect bound to Tala's shell.
Oh,
It could be a curse, or it could be something else. Hard to say for sure, but it doesn't seem normal.
we need to get rid of this. I
Get
don't
rid of
know
what?
what it is, but it's a mark. It might be used to track us. It might be
Yeah.
harmful to you, Tala.
Oh,
I don't
get it
like
off.
it.
Get it
It's
off.
not
Yeah.
something it's not something we can just take off. Can anyone, I don't know, dispel, remove curse,
Not yet.
magic people? I
Wait,
have
hold
one
on.
spell slot.
God, my eyes are getting so. Okay, less restoration. I would like to go ahead and cast. Either one disease or one condition, which is blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. Crap, that's not gonna help me.
Oh, I think we need to remove curse or to dispel magic, which is
Yeah.
Don't
Ansel might know that.
oh, Ansel.
Yes, but am I going to actually lead these people to our home?
That's a good point. Well, in any case, we should probably leave here.
Search
Uh,
search the body.
Yeah. Let's see what this guy has besides
I
the
give you
staff
help
of
action.
telescoping or whatever. Investigation?
Yeah, investigation to loot.
Lovely.
Would you allow
Right.
help action from Tala?
I mean, sure, why not?
Would Hunter's Bane apply?
No.
Trista's got it.
As you are looking over, he doesn't really have too much of any sort of identification. He has he's wearing splint armor. He wears he does of course have the symbol tattooed upon him. There's a few torn pieces of paper in his pocket that he has worried over. Perhaps he is prone to fidgeting, or was.
Take those.
Okay.
Well, that's very annoying.
Hmm.
I look over at Freesta and go, I think I need you to be 100% just because of this mark. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. Because Crimson. Oh my god.
It's fine, I'm not down much. I only took damage from my
From
stuff.
Crimson right?
Yes, Crimson Right and then the Blood Curse.
Okay, well, you heal for 4 points because I rolled in that one.
That's fine. I'm 40 out of 44.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Are you gonna tell me that you have less than 40 HP, max HP? Andy.
I would never say that out loud.
Oh my gosh.
But
Okay.
yeah, significantly less than 40 HP.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Okay.
sword spots need to focus on charisma and then either strength or dexterity, so it's hard to put stuff into con.
Khan is
Yeah.
down on the list.
Yeah. Okay. We should go.
Yes. Yeah. There's nothing. Was that sheet of paper that Tala illuminated? Can I grab that?
Yeah, it's a bit of
Oh
business.
yeah, please. Calling card.
That's exactly what it is. All it says.
Oh no!
All it has is the Shadow Steel Syndicate symbol on it.
Oh, what does that look like?
I don't have it designed yet.
Okay, fine. Shadow Steel Syndicate. Blah.
Give it to me, just in case that is like a calling card.
Mm.
As in, another mark to go ahead and go, oh, I want to see where they are.
Yeah, I don't have it designed yet.
No, I'm
Stop
talking about
yelling.
the actual. I'm role playing.
Okay.
Give me that damn
Yeah.
paper. I'll hold the card.
Please stop yelling.
Sounds good.
Sorry.
I'll stick it on the back of your shell.
Yeah.
Some arcane
Like-
tape. Yeah, exactly.
Right over top of the black scorch mark.
Right, yeah.
Me harder.
Andy,
As we. Oh, yes, we start.
you can talk to people from afar.
Yeah,
right?
I was just about to say sending might be good. Yes, what's your suggestion? I have a
I
few
was
thoughts.
thinking, talk to Ansel so we can meet somewhere that isn't like a safe house to see if we can get anything done about Tala's little arcane brand there.
Yep. Okay, so where?
And also if you can, maybe send sending over to your brother, letting
Yeah.
him know there's active people looking
Bad
for him.
crap is coming your way, bro. Yeah, no, for sure. I will do the one to Ansel first in case that prompts something else.
Tell him I said hi.
So where do we know a place? That's a
You,
good place for meeting.
I mean, you guys know that he is currently at the library doing research. He had Lorcan taking with him.
I want him.
Yeah.
I don't think we should go to the library.
Yeah, is there a temple, like a very obvious temple in the middle of town that
Yeah.
Yeah,
Work.
there's quite a
Lots
few
of them.
temples, but there's definitely a big one that is devoted to different deities. So
Yeah. Okay. Do the most public one and with the most amount of deities around it that is possible. And pick the first column on the right kind of a deal.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, I would like to do sending to Ansel before we leave. Kind DM.
Okay.
Fleesta says hi.
Woo!
Tala has curse.
Question mark.
Yeah, exactly. Need to meet not at safe house. Meet at
Temple of Unvignod.
Temple of blank, whatever that temple's called.
You get 3
First
hits
column
left.
on right.
First column on. That's what you got.
I'm kind of hard to miss.
Yeah, be safe.
Love you,
I only got one left. Bye.
bitch.
Yeah.
I liked mine better.
I love how you started out with Priesta says hi.
Yeah.
It's the most important part of information first.
Mm-hmm.
Ansel responds.
Oh, what a guy.
I forgot.
Sure, we can wrap up here. Tell Freesta I said hi as well. I'll look into this curse. I'm not the best at breaking them, but I can try.
Cool. What a pal.
So,
Okay, yeah, and then I'll try and say it word for word for folks. Yep, he's coming. He doesn't know if he can break it though. So.
Well,
Did-
I have a contact at the temple.
Oh,
By name of
yeah.
Sevethy? Sevethy.
Savethi?
Yeah. Hopefully, if somebody can do something. So it's a
Yeah.
very, very, very bad move by the DM. Mean.
Well, and there's a lot of, deities and like altars and such that we could ask for help from. So
Yes.
good. And it's public, so hopefully we won't get murdered in the middle of, the Times Square of Wintervale. That'd be good. Okay, and then, oh yeah, continue. Sorry.
No. You go.
So Andy asking Freestone Tower, I have one more sending for the day.
Yes.
I'd like to send it to my brother. Is there anything else more pressing though? Because he's been taking care of himself for forever. So like,
no, I think he should know.
okay, DM, I'd like to do a sending to Beck and feel
my
his wrath.
senpai.
Yeah.
But don't say that right at first.
No, say it first. I will give you
What's
10
in that leather
gold.
pouch, by the way? We never figured out what. Well, oh no, you did. You looked. It was money, I think. Okay. So to Beck, Freesta says hi. Steel Hearts. Wait, Steel Heart? Steel.
Shadow Steel Syndicate.
Shadow Steel Syndicate. Accepted bounty on your life from Order.
Dead or alive?
We killed Radon.
Oops.
Syndicate goons got away.
I'll be back.
Be safe. We didn't die. You're welcome.
You, for a moment, Andy, expect the same silence that has been greeting you every time that you've reached out to Beck. Radon dead isn't good,
Oh no.
but will likely not be too suspicious. Shadow Steel isn't first group coming after me. Perhaps the most dangerous. Be better for you to stay away.
Oh, jeez.
He doesn't say hi back.
Yeah.
I know you better,
Wait.
though, little sister. And that's
Sorry,
where
what was
he
that last sentence?
He said, better to stay away. I know you better, though, little sister.
Oh, how cute.
Oh.
And that's where he leaves it.
Cool. Back another sentence. Shadow Steel isn't the first group coming after me or the most dangerous?
No. Shadow Steel is not the first coming after me. Perhaps most dangerous.
Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, I'll kind of relay that same idea to folks. Yeah, he seems pretty chill about this whole being targeted by Shadow Steel.
Unless he's trying to make it seem like he's chill.
Which wouldn't be the first time, honestly. He seemed to know Udon, though. Which is interesting.
Yeah, so Andy,
yes.
how do you feel?
I'm pretty good. I mean, he didn't yell at me any more than I thought he would, so it was good.
No, I meant the overall thing about.
Oh, you mean like my HP?
No, overall, like as in there's this now dangerous grouping after your brother. Your brother is very definitely deeply involved with Bates Curtin, um, and also that Ronan is dead.
What?
Rodan is
Rodan.
dead.
Oh, Roda. I think.
I was
Took
like,
over to
when did
Ronan.
I
Leave me
kill?
alone! I hate you all.
When did I kill a beloved NPC? I would have planned that.
Oh,
Took over
good.
gives Ronan a hug. So catching
Notes
an eye.
down viciously. Faye. Okay. Yeah, Tala. I mean, not good, but I've known that the order was bad juju and that they were kind of after him. I don't know. He hasn't, come and seen me or anything. Seems to be doing just fine by himself. Uh,
Do you really think he is by himself?
Seems to be. He's wrapped a cloak of anonymity around himself. Seems like.
Do you think if he was with people, he would say, "Oh, by the way, I'm with people"?
No, not really.
Is the mark on my back really big?
No.
Giant.
Hold up.
Terrifying.
It's
I'm
about
kidding.
Not at all. It's fine.
it's about the size of like two fists together, so it's not huge.
Well,
but it's also
For
tall.
Andy, that's huge.
Yeah,
Probably the size of my head.
Is there a crack in it?
there's no crack. It's just the shadow.
How do you know I haven't? Nope, I'm not gonna go there.
I
There's
touched
no
the
crack because of the shadow.
Okay.
mark. What happens if I touch the mark?
Touch it.
Yeah.
Are you doing it?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, a little bit over to the right.
As you reach
Never
out,
have it.
as you reach out and you place your fingers across the mark, it is cold even to you, Freesta.
Cool. This is. I'm getting more concerned by the second. I think we should go to the temple.
Yeah, yep. Sounds good.
So, you make your way out of the underground and to the temple. And I want to say by doing so, it would put you traveling into the night because this was happening at the evening. So, as you
As we walk, can I just keep an eye out?
sure, what are you keeping an eye out for?
Well, bad people.
Sure.
People who marked me. Jeez. I am a pally. 13.
Follow.
Yeah.
Every so often, the shadows move out of your peripheral,
Mm-hmm.
but they move in a way that is bound to you and your companions. There does not seem to be figures that are following you.
I want you to know that Tala is actually zigzagging back and forth on the road. Just, in case that they're tracking her.
I can't wait for Tala to experience things further along in the storyline. As you guys make your way upwards and break into the city of Wintervale from the crust of the Undergrim, and you are making your way towards the temple. It is here that we will have our first ad break for the evening. So, stick around with us, hang out, chat, and please let the ads run. You can turn the volume down, but please don't mute them or leave us, or we won't get credit. Ads are a huge part of the way that we keep our games affordable. You can also support us directly by donating to my Ko-fi As we all know, a GM needs her caffeine. There's a link on screen, and your donations not only help support us, but also help unlock awesome perks for the community, benefiting everyone who plays with us for the next week. This is double treasure, special companions, double XP, even new side quests. We love you all, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back as you guys have found yourselves no longer in the Undergrim and back out to the city of Wintervale. But it is quite dark. It is nighttime. There's not many people on the streets at this current time. But what do you guys do?
Go into the temple?
Okay, so you make your way to the temple.
Yeah.
As you make your way towards the temple, different to some of the other establishments, as it gets later into the evening, the temple has lights on, candles that burn, keeping the place filled with a presence, a bit of life, it seems. And as you enter in, go ahead, give me a perception check. All of you are able to spot where Ansel and Lorcan are amongst the main area here.
Oh. I'm going over?
So
Yeah.
you said we can see him?
Yeah, you spot both Ansel and Lorcan.
Okay. I look around.
Hmm.
And hopefully I don't see anybody else.
I mean,
Following us.
there's plenty of people here, but you've spotted their faces amongst the crowd.
Okay. How do we do this? I turn to my people and go, okay. I think the biggest thing is that I stay away from Andy. I don't know why that didn't occur to me before this.
Away from who?
You.
Why?
Because they marked me to follow you.
They could have just marked me. Seems like a far easier way to do this.
Fine in public. I mean, they're not going to do anything at the temple when there's plenty of people around, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go get the. Why don't I'm gonna go stand right by here by the pillar. Why don't you go, one of you guys go get them?
Oh, right.
So we're not doing this out in the open, yeah?
You're making it seem like a drug deal. What? We're just visiting some friends at a temple. Come on. And I grab Tala's arm and start
Yeah.
walking towards them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
More suspicious if we're like waltzing back and forth, being secretive.
That would be funny. Carrying like little
Okay.
packages. You know, white powder slipping out of stuff. Yeah. Okay.
It happens.
Just bone dust,
What do
guys.
you know?
Yeah, no, you make your way over. Ansel looks, and there's a look of surprise and relief. We've been waiting here for hours. Is everything okay?
Oh.
Not really.
No.
What? We're alive. Pretty good. Yeah. Tala just kind of has this little, mark on her shell. So, yeah.
I tried to go show it to him, but since I don't know where it is, I keep turning it around. Circles.
No, Tala,
Right.
Morgan says,
Yeah.
can you just, stay right there?
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
A little bit to the left.
You're
Okay.
not helping here, Freesta.
But I
The
can
light
pause.
isn't quite right. Yeah.
As Ansel looks at the mark. Well, it's definitely not good. I've not seen anything like this before.
Wait, Krista, you have identify, yeah? How does that work?
I'd already used my identify and my spell slot, so I can't do it unless we take a short or long rest. But I do get to learn if any spells are affecting a creature. If that's a thing.
Yeah. Okay.
At touch a creature through the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it. But I don't know if it's a spell. It could be a curse. Curses and
Right.
spells are different, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. It's just something we can do if later if we need to. Okay.
I can try to remove this. It's not my specialty.
Does it require you scrubbing or scraping?
No, it requires me casting a spell.
Okay.
Close enough.
As he begins to speak and reach out, holy words of Salanthra spilling from his lips. He touches the spot and roll for me
Oh gosh.
a perception check. Rista and Andy.
Do well. Do well.
Oh.
Thank you
Nat
for doing
20.
well.
You watch as there is a brief moment of a flare upon the contact as the spell tries to combat whatever marking is here. And then it expands just ever so slightly. The mark expands, and Ansel's like whipping his hand back.
Ugh.
That did not feel right.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Huh.
I don't think it is hurting Tala.
You don't think it's what? Curtain?
Hurting you.
Oh. No.
No, I don't think that is its existence. It seems to consume. I tried to combat it, and it seemed to eat my casting.
Is it like eating away in my shell too?
Tala, give me a perception check.
$15.
Your shell doesn't seem to feel any different. It's not more sensitive. It doesn't feel any colder. You just had that brief instance of a chill running down your spine.
My compatriots have not mentioned that it's gotten bigger.
Nope.
I didn't
Nope.
feel that, right?
Yeah, I mean, you haven't felt anything since you were hit.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Then let me go ask Savethi? How do you pronounce that name?
You had it right with Savethi.
Okay. Let me go ask Savethi. In the meantime, just in case they can hear me through this mark and this calling card, why don't you guys talk about where I should go in case they can't go ahead and remove this from me? I'll be right back. And then I go into the temple, walk towards the temple.
So, you move towards the portion of this temple that is dedicated to Onganad, and as you are looking around, you do see the familiar form of Sivethi.
Is that what's the word moniker? How do I address Savethi? Is it Brother Savethi or is it Acolyte Savethi?
They are an acolyte, yes.
Okay, Acolyte Savethi. Hello.
Hello?
I need your help, please.
What is your...
Earlier today, we were trying to gather some information about from these bad syndicate people, and we started having a fight, and I believe I was marked by one of them. Unless Andy's playing a trick on me, though I don't think this is it. And I believe that the mark is to track us. Would you take a look? And I turn my back to her, to that.
As you turn your back to Savethi, you feel the sort of outline of the mark. It does not seem to be anything that I have experience with in the form of tracking one.
Okay. Is there somebody you know that that you would recommend who could help me?
There are priests and priestesses that can assist in removing powerful magic, but that does require significant donations to the church and time. They are not a easily accessible fix.
Understood. Do you know what this mark is? Is it a curse? Is it a tattoo?
It is no tattoo. It may be akin to a curse, but it is... If it is one, it is dormant. It does not seem to aggress like other curses do.
Not an important question. Does it make me look fat?
I hear that black is a very slimming color.
It's black?
It is black.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Acolyte Savethi. You've been a great help. And I turn and I step away. But I don't go outside.
All right.
I get to a point where I can see my friends waiting for me. And I try to think this through. Am I putting my friends in danger by staying with them? Oh, that's a self-sacrificing baloney that I don't like. I watch out. Yes, Acolyte Savethi could not figure it out either.
Oh,
Well, it's not good.
Nope. Okay, so have you guys figured out where I should stay?
you're not leaving.
Well, I can't go into the place with you guys, the safe house, and I really don't think I should stay near Andy.
Why not?
We don't know if it's a mark to do with tracking. That was just one hypothesis.
Right. And
And
anyway, if it is a mark for tracking and you're by yourself, that's not good for you.
yeah,
And
that's worse.
I won't hear any talk of you leaving, thinking about my brother. and Kari and everyone else who's
Oh,
left.
I was thinking. No, I didn't want to be alone. I was thinking anybody, all the other people stay with me. But okay.
Well, then we might as well go to the safe house. Well, Delwyn's there,
No.
and I guess
Yeah.
that wouldn't be
Exactly.
good.
Okay.
We just get a hotel, tavern, inn situation.
Yeah, we can go back and stay at where we have been staying at that place.
Mm-hmm.
But
We
okay,
could.
let us
Yeah.
think worst case scenario and the best case scenario. Best case scenario is that this elf person is an artist and wanted to mark me as one of his art, because he did say, "Oh, I want to leave my mark," when we first started. Of course, we went for you, but couldn't hit you. So it could be just an art street like tagging thing. Street art. The worst case scenario could be that it is a mark trying to using to track us in case it leads us to Beck. But I don't know. I mean, would it be useful resources for them if they actually, keep? Oh, maybe this is a good thing. Maybe they can just, watch us the whole entire time, and Beck can actually go ahead and do whatever he wants. Good
Yeah.
distraction.
Somehow I don't think they're gonna fall for that, but maybe it will help split their focus. But
Yeah. Okay. And if we go eat at the tavern, I mean, the good news is maybe, we can actually buy some cookies, and I can eat some since I missed out on the cookies.
Yep. What a time. Frieza can almost kill herself cooling down the cookies. Yep.
Cooling down the cookies? Why would you cool down the cookies?
That's a
They
good
were
question.
too hot to eat. You can't just pick up cookies right when they're baked.
Oh, I don't know. I've never baked cookies.
Oh, that's
Okay. Any other concern that I missed?
I'm always concerned.
Yeah, let's not go into that. Let's just food is good. Food is good.
We're not going into that right now.
No,
Speaking
no.
of food being
Future
good,
problems.
we've been sitting here for hours waiting on you. Could we just make our way over to the safe house?
Yeah. Have fun.
No.
No?
Yes,
Why
you
not?
guys can go to the safe house. Yes,
You're
absolutely.
coming
Yeah.
to the safe house with us. We don't know if it's a mark to do with tracking.
Are you sure you want to risk it?
Yeah, are we willing to?
Are we going
Risk
to risk the fact that it's a mark of tracking and you're not with us and they come and take you off?
Exactly.
Well, it's better than Dalwyn getting kidnapped or hurt.
Do you really think Yorov's gonna let anything happen to Delwyn? Have you seen the stick in that man's eyes?
Oh boy. I feel like it should be their choice whether to risk themselves for me or not.
Could how about this? Loken, as runner, savant. Maybe you could go ask, and we'll go get dinner. Although then you don't get dinner, like food, and then you tell us.
We'll
and...
wait for you. We'll save you some food.
I will say that it is like you're in the middle of the
Late.
night. This is
Oh, sad.
most things are closed at this time.
What kind of a place is this?
I take out my bag of good berries. For now?
Yes. Yeah.
I think, and this is just me,
Mhm.
they threw their lot in with us when they invited us to the first safe house. We had an ambush against us, against Delwyn, and he's getting people coming after him. We're involved in that.
That's true.
Who knows?
Tit for tat.
It's all sort of jumbled up together at this point. Someone's always after someone.
That is true. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Safe house.
Yep.
Sleep.
And then I turn into a wolf. No, I turn into a dog. Can I turn into a dog?
Have you seen a dog?
Is it a cute dog?
be dogs in Winterveld.
Then yeah, you've seen a dog.
Okay, I would like to turn into a dog.
Yeah, you turn into
Does
a dog.
it have the mark on the dog?
The mark is on the back of the dog.
Oh no.
Darn it!
You're still you.
In me.
You just take
Spot.
a
We'll name
different
you Spot.
form. I, it's still Tala. I don't think we should be naming Tala Spot.
That's Spot. It's Spot. Pat. Probably like at my shoulder level.
I smile and stick my tongue down and I lick your hand.
Aww.
Oh, you're actually in my height. I go ahead and lick your nose.
Oh my god. I'm like hugging you because and he's like, it reminds me of my dog from back home. It's so fun. Could I sit on Spot's back? Is that like
Yes.
feasible?
I want big dog. I want to be a mastiff. It's within my challenge rating. So
Yeah, you're fine.
mastiff.
Yes, I am riding Spot.
So, you make your way back to the safe house. And nothing seems to come ill. You are able to get back safely. Late. But no one's staying up, waiting, asking why you broke curfew. And you're able to rest. Should you wish
Good.
to. Unless there's
Yes.
anything else you would like to do in the night.
Are we doing watches?
Watches just for this night might be a good idea, just to keep everyone
Yeah.
at ease. I'll take last watch as always.
If you want me to, I'll take one.
I turn switch over to Bella and I'll go. I'll take the first watch.
Okay, I guess I'll air quotes volunteer for the second one.
Ansel will take first watch with Tala. And working with Andy. And then Caraminder just assumes that she needs to be up with Lisa.
She doesn't need to be.
Caraminder? His problems,
It's
okay?
Caraminder.
I know, and it makes me really sad.
It takes time. Like,
I
Caraminder's only been
know.
processing this for, like, not even really 3 weeks, because she's been just trying to forget things. So, first watch is Ansel and Tala. It is
Hello, Ansel.
quiet here,
Hmm?
and let's get some sounds going on here.
I sometimes spooky into silence me.
No, we don't need to type spooky into Sciencescape.
Romantic music isn't inappropriate.
The two clerics, come on.
That's too upbeat.
Wait.
Too upbeat for your games.
That
Yeah.
was funny.
Alright, let's just put on back this one. It's fine. So. At the start of your watch, firstly, perception check. Oh, lovely.
What is happening?
What is happening, Tala? What's going on in your mind?
Father Ansel?
Yeah?
The salvation key. It seems to be bringing us a lot of trouble. Tell me what your end goal is.
right now is repairing the information that was stolen. Finding what I can to fill in the gaps. This was Barrick's life work before his end, and he took measures to make sure that the secrets he knew couldn't be taken from him.
Are you not afraid that if you dig into this, if you discover more, that information can be stolen, taken from you?
I just hope that if it comes to a point where I fear that information is in jeopardy, that I can make the same choices that my master had to make. It's not one that I enjoy thinking about, but there's a strength in knowing what needs to be done. If it means having
But
to
how?
remove my tongue or empty my mind.
But
I'll
what
find a
about
way.
us? You share your knowledge with us. Sometimes we're the ones who goes out and gets the information before you do.
And I hope that you are never caught the same way that you have pondered towards me.
It is a lot of ifs.
You are the one that are bringing it up.
Yes, because right now we have the Fate's curtain. Nope, that's not it. Fate's design. Who seem to be tracking us, wanting to kill us because we are pursuing this information.
And
They're also pursuing a loved one as well because they might have information. Are we doing all of this and then to find out that you want to go ahead and activate this
I
salvation key?
never spoke of activating it.
So what will you do once you have all the information?
I need to find out what Varric was doing. If you wish to leave, that is your prerogative. I never forced your hand into this. I asked you all to join me. I'm not going to hold you here, Tala. And if you think that's the kind of person that I am, then it seems that perhaps you have the wrong idea of me.
You're putting words in my mouth.
You're making it seem that I'm out to harm you.
No, I'm asking you.
You're
If
asking
you
me.
had. Yes, that if you have the chance to put together the salvation key, would you?
I don't know. Because I don't know what it does currently. That's why we're finding these things. Right now we know that it is associated to the veils and that it was being worked upon by Thaleros, and Barrick was as a consult. It is... If anyone you should be asking these questions to, it is the person who stole the information from us in the first place.
Agreed. Do you think it'll be very difficult to find out who Father Freland was working for?
Thaleros was his own master. If anything, that Kari said can be believed. And knowing her associations, it seems that he is perhaps of some celestial origin. If he was working for anyone, it would be the gods.
Ari is probably looking for the more information as like we are. Yes?
Perhaps. I don't know. The last I
So
heard of
we have-
her was the same.
So we may have 3 or 4 interested parties. Okay, well, Brother Ansel, you've always been man of your word, and you have helped us. And yes, this information I would like to know more about, and I touch my hand where the mark is, how all of this is connected. Please, before you make any big decisions, would you talk to us about it, if you can?
If I can.
If you can. That's all I ask. Okay. Thank you for staying and watch with me.
Ansel doesn't do much more than give a nod, keeping his eye out for any sort.
Are there any mirrors in this house?
Yeah, there's mirrors in the house. Why wouldn't there be?
I don't know. I would like to go ahead and try to use 2 mirrors and try to see what my back looks like.
With 2 mirrors, you can see it's a splotch. It almost looks like an ink stain, but it moves through the shell as if it's part of the actual coloration of the organic material.
I look hard at it, and then I grab my pendant, and I say a little prayer to Wild Mother. Wild Mother, please help me make sure that this doesn't harm my friends. Then I go back and wait for my watch to end. And I think I'm gonna wake up Lorcan, because he's the next in line, right?
Yeah, Lorcan and Andy.
And I ask Lorcan, I know Andy's supposed to do the watch with you. Do you feel comfortable doing the watch on your own?
Why don't you ask Andy? It's her choice if she's doing watch or not.
But that means waking her up, and that's what I'm trying to avoid.
Look, if you don't want to do it, I'll do it.
No, she's had a rough day today. But you're right, it is her choice. No, I'll wake her up.
Are you
And
being deceptive about that, or?
No.
Okay.
No, it's right. It should be her choice. I go over, turn into a little puppy. Mastiff puppy. And I go over and lick her nose.
Stop it, Pips. Go away. Oh, what? Wait. Oh, oh, is that Tala?
Well, you see the dark marking on my back.
Yeah.
And
Hi,
I just,
Tala. Pat.
I kind of settle in on your nap and fall asleep.
Aw.
Yeah, wait
That's
until I
adorable.
turn back. You'll have a big turtle on your lap.
I'm not thinking about that right now. I don't think my brain cells are functioning. I'm just gonna carry Spot over to wherever Lorcan's chilling. Isn't he so cute? It's adorable.
Sure, yeah.
Sure. Goodness.
Look, where I grew up, dogs, they weren't really pets, you know?
But it's a puppy.
And puppies exist to be trained.
Yep. But it's a puppy sleeping. Give me something, Lucky. Come on. It's like 2 a.m. Or like later than that. I don't know.
Let's just keep our eyes out.
Okay, fine. Perception?
Perception.
Whoa. Hey, dirty 20.
Okay. As you are keeping your eye out, there's not terribly much happening during the night. It is a there's the sound of breathing from your companions, and the city outside is long into the dead of night. And what's going through your mind, Andy?
Andy is just concerned about everything. Uh, why was Beck involved with Fate's design in the first place? The fact that it started before he left home is a little bit concerning because it seems like they are places that, have some import to them, and if my home has import to Fate's design, that's not good. But then also the fact that he left and now he's being chased by them and the syndicate, bad. Because I don't want him to die. That would be bad. Because then I can't bring him back. Schmuck. Yep, Tala's mark. It's not good. My professor's gonna kill me because I didn't finish that paper on time. Yeah. Fun stuff.
As your thoughts are racing around each other, going back, and back, you feel something, a wad of paper or something, hit your shoulder.
What? Looking around.
You see where Lorcan's got a torn piece of paper. I can hear you thinking.
Oh. Is there anything written on this ball of paper he tossed at me?
No, it's just a paper.
Schmuck. Alright, that reminds me that I took all those pieces of paper, yeah? Can I look at those?
Yeah, they are much the same, worn, balled up, twisted. And as you start taking them out and looking over, you notice it takes a bit of time to put them back together, and the handwriting and the charcoal between the worrying seems to have faded some. But there is something that you notice. Names. 2 of them that you recognize. Weirdman and Beck. Amidst another couple of other names.
But none we recognize besides those two.
No. You just know because you talked to Ascaron, Swearman, and then Beck, of course, is your brother, but you do notice that Beck has a circle drawn around it.
um, where is Weremund's name relative to Beck's? Is it like right underneath it, or is there some distance?
There's some distance. It's kind of all
Okay.
out.
Okay. Can I intuit that these are persons of mistrust by the order?
Roll me an insight check.
Alright, cool. 14?
You recall Lehrman saying that there was another recruit around his time that seemed to remind him of you. This could
Right.
be the group of recruits, and the reason why Beck is circled is because of whatever he did that is now warranting a bounty upon him.
Do they have the code names next to them, or is it just the straight name, like Weremund? No Tassigun?
Just the straight name.
Alright. Well. Yeah, I guess given name. Cool.
I don't know. It could be their straight name. They could have an entirely different gay name.
I mean, you never know.
You
I
never
don't know
know.
my brother that well. Anymore. Cool. Okay, so I'll put that in my pouch next to a few other letters of importance to me. Maybe we'll meet some of these other folks. I'm curious. Okay. Lovely. Give a little look to Lorcan. Schmack. Yeah.
What? I was just offering that, if you got something on your mind, you can talk about it, you know?
I thought you could hear my thoughts, and I'll put like, fancy jazz hands when I say that.
I said I could hear you thinking.
Ah.
Not all of us does that weird mind shit.
Hey now. That has helped us out more than once and gotten us in trouble more than once. But yeah, I'm just concerned in general about my brother doing stupid crap that will get him in trouble. I'm sure he's worried about the same thing for me though, so kind of works out, balances, healthy relationship situation. But yeah, good times. Logan, are you concerned about anything on the topic of thoughts?
I mean, generally I'm concerned that you'll take a peek into mine. Not that I'm concerned of what you'd see in there, though I'm concerned about your well-being after.
That's concerning.
It's not concerning, it's like if you're walking on your buddies in the camp, it scars you a little bit afterwards.
I'm giving Logan a look of like very deep concern. Uh-huh. Right. Anything you'd like to share before I do use my magic?
Just don't.
Anything that would be helpful for either for you to say out loud or for us to hear, generally speaking.
I've got something that I think would be assistance in a situation. I'll typically speak up.
Right.
So, no, there ain't nothing there. At least nothing that would be of any sort of assistance. What's in there right now is booze and women.
Ah, good. Would you know anything about the Shadow Steel Syndicate?
Shadow Steel Syndicate. He thinks back, and let's roll a history check.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, I've heard of them. they're really organized, expensive. You know, they're the kind of people that you call in when you've got a special sort of job needing to be done. They ain't just your normal bounty hunters.
Good. So, like, for example, if they were contracted to kill my brother, you think they would?
But they definitely do their best.
Excellent. Good. Thank you so much. Like, put a pat on the shoulder. Great. Excellent.
Now, I
exciting.
would, if you're in this hypothetical, your brother's been contracted with a bounty against him, I would rush, but not like right away, because like they're not going to go straight first into something. Again, they're specialized. They take the time to plan and tactics, leave as little trace as possible. So I would say, one, your brother would be in this hypothetical something you want to do quickly, but don't do so quickly that you get messy.
Uh-huh. Question. Do they ever kidnap people? To get other people?
I don't think so. They try and keep things very close to the source. They don't try and put out any sort of broad net on their things. Now, if of course things get personal, I'm sure that they're people. They can have vendettas.
Great. Okay. Cool, cool. That's exciting. Oh.
I'm guessing that this isn't purely hypothetical.
What was your first clue?
The fact that you're asking about them. Most people
Yeah.
don't just ask about Shadow Steel or about the Order of Fate's design, and it seems that you've gotten yourself involved in a lot of people's business.
Yeah, my brother would say I'm nosy. So.
Well, as long as you're conscious of the personality trait.
Yeah. And reckless if we're adding to the list of stuff. It's fine. Okay. Cool. Well, so excited to have this all behind us eventually. And I'll put your book to good use here shortly, hopefully. We'll see.
Alright. So, your watch goes by without issue. And soon it is time for Terminder and Frista to take on the third watch. So, as Andy and Lorcan go back to bed, as Terminder and Frista wake in the early morning light, I'm going to ask for a perception check.
That's an 8.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
So, early morning, and you are hit with an inspiration for a breakfast. You're in the city. You, of course, have now the capabilities of doing more than just simple fare, scrounging around on what you can find with your travels, so why not splurge a bit, right? Your morning, Krista and Terminder, is spent in the kitchen because nothing's happened so far, and the sound of the city is starting to wake up, and who would attack when people are easily able to spot? So, why don't we get a cooking check?
Please be good. This is all I'm good for. That's a 9. Would I get help from Taramanda?
Terramander is helping you.
Oh, great. It's a 9.
Rista, what is going through your mind currently? What causes a 9 in your cooking?
I guess she's just stressed. She's worried that all of her friends are getting hurt and involved in a situation that seems to get bigger and bigger. And then she's selfishly worried that she's getting sidetracked from her original goal. And then the bigger that this situation gets, the smaller that her own situation and her own feelings feel. And she's very overwhelmed, and cooking is usually an outlet, but it's not working, and she's getting more stressed. Oh boy.
As you are getting more stressed, Terramander is trying to help out in the kitchen as she can, alerting you of when things are starting to burn. Smoke begins to fill up the area, opening windows to try and clear it out. And seeing your sort of emotional composition on your face, Terramander. Frista?
Yes.
I know that most of the time we just cook, but, do you need to talk?
If I say more than 3 words in a row, I am going to start crying. I'd prefer to cook.
You know, sometimes it's good to cry. I won't think of you any lesser. You're like one of the strongest people I know, and I don't think if you cried that would change.
I'm not worried about appearing strong. But thank you.
But you're worried about something. I know that, you know, we've not known each other very long, so you don't have to. You said that you'd rather cook, so of course I'll be there for you. I just, you know, you're my friend. At least I think of you as my friend. And you know, if you need to talk about, you know, if you've got something that's bothering you, or like nightmares, or if there's someone that you like and you don't know how to really approach that, it's fine. You can just talk sometimes, and you know, I can either listen to you, or if you'd prefer that I don't and I just pretend that I listen, that's fine too.
That'll be fine. One thing, if you're comfortable.
Yeah.
Please hold our hands out for a hug.
You see that it takes a moment for Terramander to kind of process, but as soon as it clicks, yeah, she'll go in for a hug.
Oh. Priester gives a gentle squeeze and just says, "Thank you."
Yeah, no, of course. But I really mean it. Like, if you've got like someone that you've been looking at, I totally understand. And as she pulls away from the hug, as soon as she starts to get a little fidgety, a little anxious,
Step away at that point.
is there anything else that you pursue or try to talk of, Trista?
Well, I've already came to the conclusion that breakfast is just going to be shit today. So could I try and decipher more of the what is it? The sign-in sheet?
Yeah, so as you start working on that, go ahead, give me a intelligence check.
I was out for the cooking. 16.
Alright. And with a 16, we'll find out the results of that after our ad break. So, stick around with us, hang out, chat, and please let the ads run. You can turn the volume down, but don't mute them or leave us or we won't get credit. Ads are a huge part of the way that we keep our games affordable, but you can also support us directly by donating to my Ko-fi. We all know a GM needs our caffeine. There's a link on screen, and your donations not only help support us, but also help unlock all sorts of awesome perks for the community, benefiting everyone who plays with us for the next week. This includes double treasure, special companions, double XP, even new quests. We love you, and we will be right back.
And Billy Handfish.
Alright, so we are coming back in as you are noodling about with trying to figure out this sign-in sheet. And you had already done a bit of work to do this, and as you are coming in, it is... You think you've come close to breaking it. There's very little that you've not deciphered. People coming, going, and what you see here, it's not much. It might be in some sort of code of itself for the words being utilized, but it's basically just a track of who came and whether they took or returned, and based on what you see with Taciturne's name, it seems that they use code names instead of their real ones. So while you've broken the cipher, there's still information that is unknown to you.
Well, this is helpful.
It's at this
Was that-
point that Tala and Andy would start to wake up, and the house does not smell as delicious or scrumptious as it typically does in the morning.
Andy's
Tala
still
kind of
asleep.
stretches out and realized that she slept on the floor where Andy had left her. Goes,
Oops.
ah.
bad.
Stand up, stretch, and then go to the bathroom and check to see if the mark is still there.
It is still there.
Crap. And goes out and greets people.
Hello. Carla.
Yes?
Is it alright if I try and identify the mark on your back?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay. I'm going to specifically try and cast Identify on the mark rather than Tala, which means for the next minute I'll have my hands on it.
Again, you have the sensation that this is the coldest that you have ever felt with your hand on this mark.
It's concerning.
Yeah, it is. as you begin to cast the spell, it's strange. This is no spell. It is some sort of lingering effect. But you seem to understand what Anselid meant as you peer closer and you get the sensation of a cavernous void. Hungry. Waiting.
Oh.
Hi.
So it's not a spell.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Oh.
It's really cold.
Oh. Well. Darn.
You would be fairly confident that it is not any sort of tracking. It's not similar to the brands that you know you'd be able to access with a bit more training.
Well, good news is I don't think it has anything to do with tracking, from what I know.
Good. Okay. Has it grown in size?
Has it?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh boy. 18.
Not since the last time it grew.
No, it's still the same size.
Well, at least that's good, I guess. Are you alright?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Good. Well, I wonder, do you think we should try to go talk to Captain, what's his name, to find out more about the Shadow Steel Syndicate? Well, or do you think we have enough information about them?
I don't think we have enough information about anything, but I think whatever's on your shelves a bit more alarming, in my opinion. Maybe not in the grand scheme of things.
Well, when I spoke to Savethi yesterday, she said, there are some clerics or higher ups who may be able to remove it, but it would take a lot of donation.
Maybe we
And there's
just
no guarantee,
find someone powerful enough for a favor. It's worked before.
Oh boy. Yeah. How do you feel? Do you feel like you have a seed or tree or plant growing in your stomach?
No,
Okay.
I forget about it most of the time.
Mm.
Oh, I deciphered the sheet. It's useless essentially because it's all code names, but it
Okay.
might come in handy later.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. I wonder if Andy found anything from the paperwork that she took.
Maybe.
I'm not turning to a dog to wake her up again.
I'm not
Yeah.
waking her up at all. I feel like I'd get punched in the face.
I mean, if we
I
need
go
someone
over.
to wake her up, I'll do it.
No.
Yeah, would you mind that?
No, I cannot let you do this to yourself.
But you just said that you didn't want to do it.
I don't want anyone else. I'll take one for the team. Don't you worry, Taramanda. I'll make sure no one gets hurt, and Frista will slowly start creeping towards Andy.
Make me a stealth check, please.
Cool. 22.
Okay, yeah, you creep over towards Andy.
I lightly kick her.
What?
Andy,
Ah,
I give another kick, then skitter back
What?
5 feet.
what? 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 Are we being attacked?
She lives!
Why? Ah,
Good morning. How was your sleep?
it was great until approximately 10 seconds ago.
I
What
turn back
happened 2
to.
seconds ago?
Oh.
Priesta kicked me.
It was a light, tap with my foot. And
I'm
the reason
small!
why. Okay, I'm not strong. I have a strength of 8, and I had to wake you up because I didn't want anyone else to go through the emotional trauma of being insulted by you. I took one
Like-
for the team.
Like Andy's hand, fingers raised, ready to cast vicious mockery on you, and she goes, "Oh, okay. I guess that's fair."
Really
The
wouldn't have
food.
minded if you needed someone to wake you up.
What?
Friesta,
Yes.
I was gonna wake you up, Andy, but Friesta said not to.
That's okay. That's okay. Is there food or something? Uh,
I'm just imagining that as Andy asks if there's food, there's tears that come to Friesta's eyes.
Friesta just looks really uncomfortable.
I mean, yeah, we made breakfast I wouldn't say like we normally do. We made breakfast.
That's fine. I just I'll go to the kitchen and dragging feet, all rumpled clothing and stuff, just kind of walk very slowly towards the kitchen.
Uh, Friesta, would you like to explain what would be seen in the kitchen?
It's everything's burnt. I feel like it all would have been just put out for people to take. It's not badly burnt, but everything feels like it was taken away 30 seconds too late. But it's all presented nicely as if there was a turnaround halfway through, some inspiration. But the first half of everything that's been done looks like it was done by a 5-year-old.
Cool. Andy will probably notice the lackluster cooking situation like a minute into the eating situation. Go, huh? It's it's different. Yep.
Don't know who you're saying this to, because Feaster does not enter that kitchen with anyone else. She stays outside.
Just talking to herself, maybe.
Terraminder's there and just takes it for Friesta.
Oh.
Oh no! It's what I tried to avoid in the first place. Now I feel worse. As soon as I hear that, I just peek into the kitchen and glare at Andy.
What? I just said it's different. Gosh, jeez.
You're different. Feaster storms back out.
I'm just gonna take second helpings of stuff as I usually do, unperturbed by the perhaps less than ideal situation. Still eating.
You're a less than ideal situation.
Ouch. Okay. Someone make Priestess some cookies.
Ooh. We should find a bakery. I want to try this thing called cookies.
It's so good. I would recommend. Thorana? What was Delwyn's rogue's name?
You've got Seraphina and Zaylin.
Seraphina. Wouldn't give me her cookies! Not salty.
Lexi, I swear to God, if you don't stop yawning, I'm going to come over there and pour coffee.
It works for Andy, but also I'm just yawning, so it works out.
I know, and it's contagious.
You can't even see me.
No, I can hear it though.
As you speak of Seraphina, you do see where Delwyn, alongside Carissa, are coming down, and Delwyn sees you. Oh, perfect. Just who I was hoping to see.
Hi.
Andy?
All of you.
Oh.
Good.
Uh, we have a meeting with the magistrate overseeing the case of my house.
Oh, good.
And I would like you to come accompany me as witnesses.
Yes.
Oh, good.
This is
All
good.
right.
Will
Is
they make the decision right away?
It hard to say for sure, but it would be best that you come and join as well. Your words as outsiders of Wintervale. He looks over to Carissa. Likely to be uninfluenced.
Right.
okay. Is Serafina there?
No, these Seraphina and Zaylin have their own
Hmm.
lodgings. They do not stay at the safe house. Gyorov
How
is not
is
far behind.
how is Carissa looking at Delwyn?
The same way that she always looks at Dylan.
With longing, heart
She
eyes.
looks at him with a fondness.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Ah, Miss Carissa,
Yeah.
I was wondering, is there a way for you to write a recommendation letter or help me get into
Mm.
the Royal Library?
I'd have to talk to my mother. It would be her name
Ooh,
that would be recognized officially. And I'm not the best at
and
any sort of forgeries.
probably in forgeries.
Yeah.
Yeah, signing your parents' names. I always got in trouble with my tutors for signing my mother's name instead of getting her signature.
Do you have a sample of your mother's signature?
Not on
Ooh.
me, but I could attempt to make a way back to the estate and grab one.
Hmm. Maybe, perhaps next time you're home, if you get a chance. Um,
I don't quite. Sure.
thank you. Because
Uh,
I don't think I would like to bother your mother or
if
let her know that I exist.
anyone wants to
Yeah.
roll an insight check,
Mm,
Ooh.
Yeah. Nope. Well, yeah.
Freesta, Andy, Carissa, while she says sure, doesn't seem perhaps the most enthusiastic. It seems that she's saying this more to be placating instead of trying to go into any sort of details.
Yeah.
thank you, Miss Clarissa. Carissa, I really need to get in there, and any help that you could give me would be appreciated. Short of you telling your mother about my existence.
Oh, I'm sure that if my mother wanted to know of your existence, she's already aware.
Very true.
Yeah. Add that to the list of problems that we have. People who want us out of the way.
Is that me or is that list growing?
Yeah, at an alarming rate too. I mean, what, it was a few days ago? Wasn't all that long.
Well, I could also argue their list was always that long, but we just didn't know about it.
Well, but we didn't actually tick off some of the people until lately. So,
Oh, that is very true.
anywho, it's fine. Let's, you know.
So when is this meeting with the magistrate?
Oh, it's later on today. So we
okay.
need you all to be ready and to head out.
Sounds good.
Yep. Super ready to face the day. Give like a really weak thumbs up. Mm-hmm.
Well,
So excited.
there's enough time for you to finish breakfast, but afterwards, I would say put on your best courtly clothes.
Ooh.
Clothes.
Going court?
Yeah, the magistrate.
I look down at myself and I don't wear any clothes.
Mm.
The magistrate, he's of the court.
Good.
Aramander,
Yeah?
would you mind maybe helping me buff my shell up a little bit?
Yeah, that's no problem at all. I don't know if I've got the proper polish for it, but I'm pretty good at. I used to, buff out shoes and boots, so I'm sure it can't be that
Here's a
different.
polish?
Well, I mean, like you use polish for different shoes and leathers, so I'm sure that there's a polish for like
Oh,
harder materials.
I didn't realize.
Mm.
Sounds good. Do you think I need to put on anything else? Because, I don't wear clothes.
I don't really know. I mean, I was hanging around Sorneros a lot, and he always wore very posh and fancy things. Said that it was, not courtly manners to arrive in the barest of materials, which I guess if you don't wear clothes, that means that.
Mm.
So
Are there
maybe there's like a cloak we could find for you, because then you wouldn't be wearing the bears, because you never wear
right.
anything. Um,
Hmm?
I don't really know.
Are there curtains in this apartment?
Oh no.
It's curtains.
Yes.
Do they look fancy?
Uh, they look very
Mm.
simple. They don't seem to be a sort of like the mosque of anything. They're like a single color.
Is there a shower curtain?
No, they only have
Oh, we
bathtubs
could
here.
just find something.
Well, I think I need to go clothes shopping.
Why?
We have time.
Do we
Yeah,
have time?
Not. It would be the best to arrive earlier rather than later, but
Okay.
looking
Well, it's
at
either
a
this.
timepiece on the wall, we could allot for an hour.
Okay. That'll be good. I'm sure I can go ahead and find a curtain or to make a cloak or throw it out. We'll think of something. Andy, Freesta,
Yep.
Mm.
I need to go buy something to cover myself.
Why?
Because Terramander says going without clothing is probably not the right thing to do.
Okay.
And as you finish your perhaps not as delicately tended to breakfast, deciding on what you might prepare yourselves for a courtly appearance, this is where our session will come to an end next week. So, thank you to our players for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you all in the next stream, but until then, please head over to wildewitch.com. That is our website. It's where you can find us and all the fun things we've got going on, all the ways to find us on the internet, including the invite to our Discord to join us, hang out, and maybe jump in a game yourself. And as always, may the ever-burning light forever guide your steps. Laters.